Alright guys, so there's no secret to it. Most people who start out on YouTube, who create a channel, are in it for some type of monetary gain. Whether you have a really big passion for YouTube or you're in it primarily for that monetary gain, you're always questioning what are other YouTubers making and what do small YouTubers make. So in this video here today, what I want to talk about is my small YouTube channel. And by small, I mean less than 5,000 subscribers. I'm barely above that 4,000 mark. So that's where I'm sitting. And I want to talk about the possibilities where I'm at, how much money I'm generating from YouTube alone, what I'm getting for some of the affiliate links that I have, and go into detail around some of the specific things. I mean, I'm going to talk about in this video what I like to see from other people when I look up videos like this. And I'm hoping that you're going to take something away from this video and being completely transparent, showing you guys all the revenue that I've made. If you do take anything away from this video, it would mean the world if you hit the like button. It's going to help promote my channel, get the message out there. It's going to help share this on other homepages. And in return, I'm going to get more views. And then hopefully, you know, as a result, I'll generate more passive income. And by passive, I mean YouTube, a lot of people say is passive income, but it's definitely some of the hardest that I've worked at anything. So if you guys could just hit that like button, it's really gonna mean the world to me. But anyways, let's get into the stuff that you care about. Okay, so real quick, just a little bit of housekeeping. And if you didn't know, maybe you're not a YouTuber, you don't know how to get monetized, essentially, you need to hit a certain requirement set by YouTube. And that requirement as of today, right now, is to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours within the past year. Now there's going to be some updates to the monetization process in the future, and it's going to be interesting because YouTube is actually going to now place ads without paying creators that have less than those requirements. So there's a lot of backlash that they've been getting from that, and it'll be interesting to see where we're headed. But right now, that's where it stands. So I myself created my YouTube channel in February of 2019 and got monetized in April of 2020. So relatively new, I guess you'd say, to the monetization world. And it did take me a year and 2 months to get there. Was really rewarding when I hit that mark, and it's really just been uphill from there. So let me pull up my laptop here. Let me show you and cover everything that you want to know about small YouTubers. Okay, so the first thing that I have open here, this is actually my highest producing income video, and I'm looking, and I have this sorted by the month of November. That was the full last month that I had here on YouTube, and you can see this is my best performing video, and even with a small account, I was able to make $427.17 off one single video in an entire month. Now that's very, very solid stuff. If I was able to produce this regularly, it would be looking really great for my YouTube channel, and I wouldn't really have to worry about, you know, the amount of content that I've been putting out and the results that I'm getting, because I think that $427 for one video in a month is a really great starting point for a ton of YouTubers, and a lot of people might not even be able to hit this off the bat. This is one video that really took off for me, and I think you'll get a full depth of view on that when I show you all the videos that I have added up, because my next closest video to this one wasn't anywhere close to the same amount in monetization. So like I said, this was from November, but let's look at since this was uploaded, I was actually able to make $769.17 on this. I apologize if I'm looking down, I'm kind of zoned in on my laptop going through this real time. But yeah, this is what's interesting too, is that this video didn't necessarily take off when it was first published. So you can see it was published back in August, and then a few months later in November is when it actually started to get some traction, started to get some revenue, and that correlates directly with the views that I was getting. So if you look at this, the most that I've made off this video in one day is $31. And I gotta say, I'm really happy with the results on that. I'm not seeing this for my other videos, but if I go to the overview here, this is where you can see the views on it. So the views for this particular video on my channel is by far the highest at 40.8 thousand. So this one, the reason why I think it did really well was because it was a 30-minute video. I was really trying to get it ranked in search, and it is ranked really highly and does well. That's where it's pulling in these numbers, and the more views you get on it, obviously the more ads that are going to play and the more money that you're going to get from that. So This video alone, by far the best one on my channel so far. The watch time for this, since it's been uploaded, is 6.8 thousand hours. It has generated me 1.2 of my 4.2 thousand subscribers. And then the estimated revenue on it, like I said, $769.17. So that's just off of one video, but let me dive into just the overview of the month of November alone, and I'm gonna go over the entire number. So if you remember, I made $427 off of this video here alone in the month of November. Now let me backtrack here, out here, and you can see the month of November total was $646. So that made up a huge portion of it. And you can see my top earning videos for the month right here. It's a drastic difference. It goes from $427 to $18.94. So I don't really know, honestly, what to think about that. I think I need to produce more videos that's gonna earn me more money. And it's just figuring out what people like to see. So I've tried to do videos stemming off of this one, but this is just one that for a while, it's gonna be hard for me to beat something like this. And the thing about my revenue, what I'm earning, it's gonna be different than a lot of other YouTubers, and primarily because I'm a finance YouTuber, I talk all things money. That means that advertisers are likely going to pay more for somebody with a niche of my channel like finance as opposed to vlogging and lifestyle videos, because there's more intent for the buyers and there's a lot more to kind of get out there, and you know specifically the audience that you're trying to target. So if you're an advertisement agency, you pretty much know the demographics of who you're targeting right off the bat without having to drill too far into the channel itself. This did take me a really long time to actually build up. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the lifetime view of everything that I've done on this channel. I'm gonna go over to the overview here, and you can see that on this channel alone, I've generated 249,900 views in the lifetime, 20,000 watch hours, something really that I didn't even think I'd be able to do when I first created this channel. The 4.2 thousand subscribers, and then $1,800 plus in revenue alone from YouTube ad revenue. And I've made things on top of this. I've made money through affiliate links, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But what I really want to stress is that this wasn't something that was easy to start establishing, and I really did not make a lot of money to start off with. And I would say that the amount of effort that I put into these videos, it's still not really enough to generate a wage for me to be able to do anything with. I'm actually still negative on everything that I've invested with on YouTube in terms of the equipment that I've got. So I've gotten a laptop. I have a pretty solid camera now. I'd say my net gain, or should I say my net loss, is probably somewhere around $8,000 right now. And it looks like eventually I'll be able to make all of that money back. I'd say somewhere $8,000 to $10,000 is what I've spent on this channel alone. So yes, it does take a little bit of money to get into the game. And I think a lot of people are going to say, oh, it doesn't really matter your equipment. But to an extent, I would agree. And to another extent, I'd say there's so much competition out here that I really felt like it was necessary for me to get at least, minimal equipment to try and make my videos look and sound a little bit better than if I was just, say, recording on my phone or something like that. There's so many people that make it work. I'm not saying that it's impossible, but I just think it's a little bit harder than you might think when you're first starting. Now, just to play in that and just understanding the timeline of this all, this is really when I started making YouTube money. This is when I started making videos and everything right here on this chart. So all this time that I was posting, and I'm still putting in like at least minimally probably 40 hours a week on a lot of this stuff. So it took me so long before I was able to even generate any money whatsoever. And this is the thing about YouTube. You start off, you don't really make all that much. So here I'm making $3 to $5 a day. And to me, that's awesome. Like, that is amazing. I'm still happy making $3 to $5 extra dollars a day. And then obviously, as we get closer to November, it starts to go up a little bit. All right, now I'm making, $5 to $10 a day. $10.57 was my biggest spike. And then since then, things really started to take off with that one video. And so you can see at the tail end, it really starts going up. So I'm making, 13, jumps up to 24. It still hasn't stabilized and it's still going up. But I'm averaging, right now, probably $30 to $40 a day. And that's something I thought would take much longer to get to. And it really is a success of that one video. So if I can translate that into more videos, then it's going to only excel this further. Now, something that's crazy to me is that it took a full year to reach 1,000 subscribers on my channel. But if I look at the past 28 days, I've made over 1.1 thousand subscribers. Now that is so amazing to me. That just is such a cool accomplishment for me to be able to get more people watching my videos in the past 30 days than I did in one full entire year. It just really shows that growth kind of happens fast. And from here, I'm hoping that it's a snowball. I'm hoping that it compounds similar to the investing techniques that I'm trying to preach on my channel here, but it's really some exciting stuff. So real quickly, I want to cover some of the passive income that I've been getting from referral links. So basically a referral, how it works is if you sign up for something using my code, you're going to get a benefit on your end. Mainly, you're just going to be saving money. It's going to be helping you out. But on the back end of that, I actually get some money as well, and it helps me out. So for Robinhood investing is all I talk about on this channel. And for Robinhood investing, if you sign up, open an account, you get a free stock valued anywhere from $5 to, I believe, $500. And on the back end of that, I also get a stock that is valued somewhere between that. So if you see this free stock icon in the top right, if I go ahead and I click that, and it loads, it takes a minute here. My Wi-Fi has been really wonky lately. But now that it's loaded, if I go in the history of this, you can see all the money on the right-hand side is just from people signing up for Robinhood using my account. So look at, I mean, as I scroll through, let's assume some of these dip below $5, but you can see that these are up to $7, some are $6. It really kind of varies. But overall, I'm getting about $5 per referral, and I've probably made somewhere around $400 off of referral codes from Robinhood alone. Now, one more really cool way that I've actually minimized some of my expenses is by introducing a new phone plan that I'm using, and it saves me over $928 on cell phone service. But the thing about this is it also has a referral link. So people have been signing up because I made reviews on this service on my YouTube channel, and they rank a little bit in YouTube search. When people find them and they sign up for the program using my referral code, it actually kicks back and gives me money on my end that I can then use to help pay for my phone bill. So if you look at my plan right now, I actually got a free full year off of people signing up for referral codes. And in the past few days, enough people have signed up again that a year from now, so in December of 2021, this is going to renew automatically, and it is already enough to pay for my next year's phone bill. So at this rate, if I continued making videos, if I still like the service Mint Mobile has to offer, which right now, definitely one of my favorite, if you're interested in saving money on your phone bill, highly recommend go checking out my review of them. But anyways, with Mint Mobile, if I still like them, indefinitely, I could just create these videos. I can keep affiliate linking them. I can keep marketing. And this is going to indefinitely allow me to pay for my cell phone plan. So that's something that I am really excited about. And there's a lot of power behind that because the things that I review on this channel, I really need to be particular and I need to be really serious about. So I would never review anything that I don't personally use a lot, that I don't believe in, because that's only going to hurt me in the long run. If I'm recommending something to somebody that isn't a good product, it isn't a good service, then I'm going to look terrible from that. They're not going to watch my videos. They're probably going to dislike all my videos. They're probably going to unsubscribe. And you know, it's just a whole thing that I don't want to have to deal with. And I'd rather be transparent. I'd rather uphold this channel with integrity and be able to share, you know, genuine information with people that they truly value. And so though I am really, really grateful for people signing up using my referral code, it's more of the message of, you know, saving money and getting these companies out there so that way other people can benefit from them. Because regardless of if people signed up using my referral code or not, I'm still using Mint Mobile. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm able to save money. So for people to sign up and essentially allow me to use their service for free, so to speak, that is just another great perk of being a YouTuber as well. So anyways, guys, that about wraps it up for this video. If you did learn anything, if you liked the insight into these analytics and you enjoyed learning more about it, then please make sure you like the video. And then if you want to better your financial future, maybe you're getting into the topic of investing, maybe you're just curious around my philosophies, consider subscribing to the channel. I post a ton of different content circling around the stock market and investing and personal finance. And I'm on my way to FIRE, so we'll see if I can get there. And thanks for checking out this video, guys. Have a great day.